Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the future. The future of center-left late-night talk. Fuck you, Stephen Colbert. Suck my dick, Jimmy Fallon. And why are you famous, James Corden? This is the Adam Friedland Show. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. Your underwear. Now, we've all heard this children's nursery rhyme multiple times. But have we really heard it? Pull down your underwear. That sounds like sexual assault to me. It's Halloween time, and sexual assault is back. It's on the rise in this country because children everywhere are pulling down the underpants of unsuspecting Americans. And I ask you a question. Should we stand for this? Must we sit by while Americans' underpants are being removed by children while Americans' underpants are being removed by children who have a bloodlust for Snickers bars? Now, sorry, what's the next part?
Don't worry.
I'll keep going.
This is it. This is the thing.
Right.
It's 5 p.m. We gotta get
To have your underpants pulled down, to have your genitalia exposed, and to have a child laugh at it. Should we stand for this? Where's the government? Where's Nancy Pelosi? Well, many of the cowardly media will focus during Halloween.
Talk about Nancy Pelosi's husband for a second.
Maybe she's in the hospital with her husband. Now, while many members of the cowardly media will focus during Halloween time on the treats, here at the Adam Friedland Show,
Maybe go into Nancy Pelosi's husband a bit more about how...
What do I say?
Well, he's gay, and this guy,
Yeah.
you know, he's a gay prostitute.
Well, we don't know. It's not confirmed. It'd be irresponsible to report on that.
Okay, but say it to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta know.
All around America, tax-paying citizens are living in fear of children pulling down their underpants and exposing their genitalia. Where's the government? Where's Nancy Pelosi? Perhaps she's in the hospital with her husband, who just suffered a vicious attack from a homeless person.
He's not homeless yet.
What is he?
He's a homosexual prostitute.
But I don't want to pause at that. It might be irresponsible.
Yeah, okay, but just to be clear, so we're on the same page. He's, it's fake. The website is fake. This fucking guy, they're trying to paint him as some kind of MAGA guy, and the website didn't exist 2 days ago. They made up this fucking website for this guy.
Uh-huh.
And it's cool. Look.
Well, I haven't looked into it, but, her husband was attacked. He's made a lot of money on the stock market. He seems like a good guy. So
It's
I don't.
another Ed Buck situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ed Buck, and he likes to fuck, of course. Okay. Anyway.
I'll stop interrupting. You look great. This is going great. So,
Okay. All right.
Dude, honestly, this is the take. This is it.
We're gonna play it this way.
This is good.
Oh, I don't want to be vaping on the camera
It's
though.
all right. You look good. You look cool. This is as good as it's gonna get. This is the Adam Friedland Show. People are gonna have to be patient because this is gonna be a fucking work in progress.
While many members of the cowardly media spend the Halloween season focusing on the treats, we here at the Adam Friedland Show aren't afraid to ask about the tricks. What's happening? Here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're all right. You're all right.
No, I don't want to do it bad.
No, don't worry. Go.
Okay, all right. Now, this might come as a surprise to many of you, but
Make it sexy. Give me a sexier.
Now this might come as a surprise to many of you, but I'm not afraid to say it. I've been the victim of pantsings, multiple pantsings, at the hands of children, trick-or-treaters that have pulled down my underpants and laughed at my penis. But guess what? It gets bigger. And you don't even have pubes yet. Who the fuck are you to judge me? Now, anyone who's followed my career knows that I've never been afraid to publicly state that I'm proud to be Jewish. But I'll tell you something else you might not know. I think old Jesus of Nazareth made a couple of good points. One of those points was this: let he who doesn't have pubes stop laughing at my penis. And we should ponder that on this Halloween, as children molest us and as our country falls apart. But I digress. Jason Voorhees is back in the news with the 13th installment of the Halloween franchise.
Wow, they made that many fucking...
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jason.
My bad, man. You were doing good. I fucked you up.
You fucked me up. Why did you... Okay. But I digress.
Look, man, I'm drunk. We gotta get this shit done.
You gotta stop because it's not good for you. Okay.
I'm gonna...
But we're living our dreams right now. It's not like...
I'm fucking... Okay, it'll be fine. Here, I'm coming out.
Just, all right. Yeah.
Look.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll get through this. Look,
You want to run it? Okay.
We got.
Don't, no, not with this, because they're
Oh,
they're
no,
gonna do posts about it.
They're gonna do posts.
I don't want you like that.
Hey everybody, it's the Adam Friedland Show. And Adam is doing great on the monologue.
So you keep interrupting.
I promised him.
You can cut around.
I promised him we'd get a teleprompter, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, but I wrote the copy. I think this is a good copy about my penis being exposed.
It is
I think
good.
A lot of
It's
people can.
very good. I thought maybe I would
Okay.
need to come give you some support here.
No, I feel
'Cause
good.
we
I feel all right.
Look, it is now 6 p.m. Halloween, and we're getting this one way or fucking other. This is coming out tonight.
My family is watching this, dude. I want to look good.
You look great.
All right,
I'm sorry.
No, it's
You
all
know,
right. It's fine.
Are you mad that I came out?
No, I'm not mad that you came out. I think
I love you, buddy. We
I
did
love
it.
you too.
We fucking did it. We made a TV show. Fuck you. Fuck monologues. Fuck late night. All this shit's gay.
Yeah.
Especially that Indian bitch, whatever her name is.
No, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know
this
who
is
you're talking
you got it. Tell them. Fuck
Mindy
off.
Kaling. Okay. All right. Okay. But I digress. Jason Voorhees is back in the news with the 13th installment of the Halloween film franchise. Now, at 6'5", Jason's pretty scary to me, but the scariest character in the Halloween franchise has always been Jamie Lee Curtis's penis. You like that one?
That's great. Dude.
I thought it was all right.
I don't even think we need. I was gonna add laughter in, but I think we'll just fucking. I'll just laugh and shit, or people can laugh at it.
I don't want it so deconstructed. I want it professional,
Yeah.
You did the lights so good. I just wanted, like...
We'll go professional, yeah.
All right.
Hold on, let me show them, dude. Look at this. Look how fucking good these. Look at how it's set up. How these.
Well, I thought we revealed it during the episode.
No, you reveal it. We'll do it that. I'll do it a different way.
Okay.
Yeah, look. I got all this shit here. Look at that. Look how good this looks, dude.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look how fucking good Adam looks.
All right, thank you.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, go.
Okay. And let's not forget the mummy. What's the deal with the mummy? This guy's used so many bandages that Bernie Sanders wait, what? Oh, I'll do it again. And let's not forget the mummy.
Hey, I wrote this one. So
Yeah, this is Nick's, yeah. And let's not forget the mummy. What's the deal with the mummy? This guy's used so many bandages that Bernie Sanders whoa, not so much health care.
No, it's sorry. The line is.
What is it? Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Can you get back on your mark for a
I
second?
just want a beer.
That's all right, dude. We'll drink all the fucking beers tonight. What's
I
this
want you
about?
drinking beer now.
All right, shut up. So the line is, the mummy's back in the news. This guy's got so many bandages. Even Bernie Sanders is like, maybe we should rethink this free healthcare thing.
Yeah. That's good.
Say it.
So the mummy is back in the news. Have you ever looked at that guy? He's got so many bandages that even Bernie Sanders is like, whoa, maybe we should rethink this free healthcare thing. What do you think of that?
Laughter. I'll add it in there.
Okay.
We're cooking, dude. Let's go.
What was it?
Monologue!
And don't even get me started about that crazy doll, Chucky.
You think there's a Cajun guy that just loves...
What?
There's a Cajun guy that loves Jimmy Fallon? Then he's watching, so he's like, all right, monologue! He just loves, that's his favorite thing in the world, late night monologue.
A cage?
Well, I tell you, monologue, that's what.
Yeah, all right, maybe, probably. You know, how many Cajun people are left in this country?
I don't know, I mean.
It's probably like 200.
The Popeyes family, for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. And don't even get me started on that sadistic doll, Chucky. Recently, Chucky sat down with TMZ's Harvey Levin and said he's dating someone new. And she's a real doll.
You think I'm ever gonna get pussy again?
What do you mean? You get pussy all the time.
I don't feel like I
Don't publicly do that me no get pussy thing. No, that's a nonsense.
Alright.
You do fine. Okay.
I feel fine. I'm fine.
All right. And sad news out of Korea, folks. Over 150 people and counting were crushed to death at a Halloween festivity in Seoul, Korea, in what people are referring to as a soul-crushing tragedy. Anyway, folks, we've got a great...
Hold on. Do that one again.
What do you mean?
That's the best joke in there.
It's soul-crushing. It's good, yeah.
And then who wrote that one?
You did.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, thank you very much. You want to do the Japanese guy that's just mildly interested in Black Lives Matter?
Didn't we do that on the show already?
I don't know.
It's more of a Chinese impression.
Yeah, who gives a shit? I'm coming back out.
All right, keep me
I'm coming
coming.
back out. We're here.
All right.
Guys,
We did it! We made the Adam Friedland Show. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a
It's
second
gonna be a good show.
with our first guest.
It's
We
a
got two
huge
guests.
chance.
We fucking did it. It took months,
Thank
but we
you.
did it.
Thank
Fuck
you.
everyone who said that we couldn't do it. Fuck you.
And honestly, our overhead is massive right now. And please subscribe.
Ah.
Okay, all right. For months, we've promised you massive celebrity guests. And for our inaugural guest, perhaps the biggest celebrity of them all, ladies and gentlemen, Frankenstein.
Let's just start podcasting.
Why are you smiling?
And action.
Hello, and welcome again to the Adam Friedland Show, a real television show, as you can tell. It's Halloween time. The spooks are out. In a Halloween sense, not in a racial slur sense.
They could be both.
What do you mean?
That's a Halloween costume. Used to be a Halloween costume. Black guy.
Yeah, that's true.
We should probably have the microphones.
It's Halloween. The blacks are out.
Let's just get the microphones out.
You don't like this?
It's not. Yeah.
I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
Without
I'm gonna
this.
be fidgeting the whole
Yeah.
time. We should have stuck with radio.
God damn it.
Yeah. Guys, the Adam Friedland Show is canceled. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show.
All right.
We've spent too much money to turn back now. And we have a special guest. I've already introduced him.
Yeah, we'll do the intro later.
We're doing things out of sequence.
Yeah, because that's a big part of whatever this is.
Guys, this is a real television show.
We got a real-
We are on a set, and we got a real celebrity guest.
Yes.
His name is Frankenstein's monster. Correct?
Ah.
Yeah. How you doing?
So you were just in Houston.
Yeah. Yeah, Houston was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you do any Houston stuff?
I did not. I hung out in my hotel room and I watched sports.
Really? That's surprising because Houston is such like a history town.
Correct.
And you're like a history guy.
Yeah, I was.
You got, you know, Six Flags.
I was tired.
That's the only Texas history I know is Six Flags because it's tied to Looney Tunes.
Yes.
Do you know this story?
The story of what?
Six Flags is
Over
called
Texas.
Six Flags over Texas.
That's correct.
The
Yeah.
Texas Republic, United States Confederacy, swastika, and Mexico.
I don't think that they had that yet.
Then what are the six?
It was the Buddhists who
No.
had it at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the Nazis took it.
Did they have this at the costume store?
They had Jewish guy at the costumes.
I love that, dude.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's the last one you can do.
Yeah, that was all in the fuck cancel culture section.
They checked.
No, you can definitely still do like white trash.
You can do
It
that.
has to be like a, yeah.
You can still do
See-
Mexican though. In that store, they got like sombreros and shit.
They do.
You guys wish you were the last one. You guys are always trying to. We're the only ones you can make fun of anymore.
No, it's not true.
That's what you're trying to say. You just tried to say with
What
the last
about
ones.
all women?
Yeah, you got women.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly, that's what I mean. There's more than one cosplay.
I'm not saying I'm the last
You
samurai.
did just say we're the last ones.
No, you're
we're the
trying
last
to
ones
put me.
left.
You're trying to put me
Did
to.
he not
Is
say
that a
we're the last
loophole? Can
ones
you get
left?
away with that and say that you're just doing the last samurai costume and go around as the
100%.
the I want to
You
be
can
ninja lady?
Yeah, of course.
You remember that video? Let's cut to the.
Cut to that, Steven.
Yeah,
Thanks, Steven.
and then that'll eat up what 5 minutes? Of
Yeah.
The show. We're at
I guess
22
so.
seconds, so
Really?
yeah.
It's off to a great start
Louis,
right now.
can you hear this
You
chair?
want to start over?
Oh, good.
You want to start over?
No, absolutely
What?
not. We're never starting over.
You thought you thought that was tragic?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Shane said this is terrible.
I was just trying to mess with you.
Yeah, he's trying to shake your because you got too confident.
Why would
for a
he do
minute.
that? He's my friend. He wants me to.
What is this character you play?
A Jewish rabbi.
No,
right
but
now.
this fucking
For Halloween.
Oh, we're friends. You're a nasty little fucker, dude.
No, it's flirty. I'm not a nasty little fucker.
Is he?
I mean, he can be. I don't
Yeah.
think he's being it right now.
No, but he's not right now. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's weird to see his like bashful like. Why would you? We're friends.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think I'm pretty explicit in what I mean.
No, you're coming on the show as Frankenstein. It's greatly appreciated.
Okay.
So
It's a very
I
special
wanted
day.
to bring this up. This is the only thing I had prepared now.
I'm sorry for the voice. I'll stop using the voice.
I already mentioned this. But
Yes.
You know what's very funny is that Curve's gym went out of business.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a gym for fat ladies?
Yeah, and they just kind of quietly were like, "What were we thinking?
No one's coming.
Yeah. What were we doing? I should have known better."
Yeah.
Some Howard Hughes guy was like, "I got it, a gym for fat women," and then they were like, "Yeah, you spent all your family's money."
What was in the gym? Like just a regular.
Probably the
fucking gym?
tiny trampolines.
Just the thing that like shakes you.
Yeah, elephant costumes and a tiny trampoline.
Circus
Just
shit.
families
Yeah.
Yeah.
eating popcorn, watching
Watching the big gals work out.
the big gals.
That would be a good.
That'd be a good
that
show.
would be a good business.
Yes.
Is it's a
You know what they
gym
should?
that's free, but you have to be fat as shit. But then they sell tickets to the gym,
Yeah.
so
Right.
you can go watch fat people, fucking try to change their lives.
If it was big,
And then
ladies,
you're like, ha! You know, and then but the gym's free for them, so it's like charity almost.
Well, yeah, you're doing great work there. You know, you're changing lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get that police class and just put black dudes back there,
What's police class?
like the interrogation room glass.
Oh, like a two-way mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Police class. That's weird.
Yeah. Two-way mirror, and then you can put the fellas behind it. And then you bring in the big girls. And then you get a
I
double
want a
wins
two-way
with the
mirror
guys.
windshield on a truck, and that way, when you drive through the parade, people can look into their own eyes.
Right before they
As they
die.
understand Sharia law is about to come get them.
What a terrible way to die.
While being run over by a retarded
No, looking
Muslim
at
guy.
your face, looking at your terrified face,
Yeah.
looking at what you look like about to die.
It was crazy when ISIS figured out truck. You know
Truck
what I mean?
was big for
That
them.
was big.
For years, they're like, how are we going to get another fucking plane now?
Right.
You know, after all the
Found a
TSA
U-Haul.
stuff. Yeah, some guy was just like,
Truck.
just go, yeah, truck.
Yeah.
Parades.
They still can't
They got
figure out.
foiled by those metal poles on sidewalks.
I know what you're
Stopped
talking
them.
about. Yeah.
That stopped the
Yeah.
fellas.
They have those in DC a lot.
What? The
The anti-Muslim crushing polls. Yeah.
It would be fun to start a campaign online and say that it's Islamophobic to have pylons in the middle of.
Like those red balls in front of Target.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are Islamophobic.
Oh, is that what those are for?
Yeah, it's to stop Muslims driving trucks through Target.
Oh. That's funny. You guys should laugh at that.
You guys don't think that's funny?
What is the
There's a full studio audience here.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta turn it off?
Oh.
Fuck.
So Houston, Texas.
Yeah. Where were you? Weren't you just somewhere?
Yeah, well, I was in Houston. I was
You were in Minneapolis.
in Houston, Phoenix, Vegas, and then Minneapolis.
Nice.
He turned.
No, I turned it off.
Yeah.
No, the light was on. I'm sorry.
Can you believe it? We've got the greatest TV show of all time now. No one's ever gonna make a TV show this fucking good. We got Frankenstein, Dracula Returns, Adam finally coming into his own, finally living the life he's been meant to live. Yeah, chill out, relax. Everybody fucking relax. Everybody calm down.
Edit around.
We're having a good time. This is a good episode of the
It's
podcast.
a real show.
We're leaving
You know,
all this
Shane,
in here. We're not going, now that the lights are ruined, that the lighting has been ruined in here, after this, all the money's fucking going right down the toilet.
What are
Just
we gonna
watching
do?
the subscribers drop off.
No.
I mean, no, I'm not allowed to say it.
Don't say that. Don't put. Guys, I'll say this to both of you, okay? My father told my sister, he didn't tell me this, but she gossiped, that this show has made his immigration to this country worth it. So,
He said that?
yeah.
That's really sweet.
Well,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
good. So
So
Houston,
then,
so you,
I watched baseball.
I was always Team Houston.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
No? UGK,
All right.
DJ Screw,
Uh-huh.
much better music.
We're saying we might
Fat Pat.
we might cut this
Mike
Slim
Jones.
Thug, Mike Jones,
we might cut
You
this
remember his
episode
number?
now.
330-8704.
No, you
Call
got
Mike
it.
Jones up on the low.
You got it
Mike
wrong.
Jones
Yeah,
is
yeah,
up
I
on
got it
the-
wrong.
No, it's 8004. You got it wrong.
I said 8774.
You said 879. You did a bunch of other numbers.
Hit Mike
I got
Jones up
those.
on low.
Tape?
'Cause Mike
Somebody?
Jones about to blow.
He said the wrong number, right?
It's 8004.
There you go.
Yeah, Shane got
Yeah,
it. He's
everyone
one of the
knows.
smartest
Everyone
guys.
knows the number. You were the one that said, "Do you remember the number?" And then
Yeah, it
had
was
the
like a
wrong
fun,
number. Okay.
like you're having light conversation at a party.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
With the one black guy. You're like, "Do you like Mike Jones?" What?
It's funny that all the preparation into like the
I know, but
set,
I look-
the makeup and all this shit.
I knew how-
It's like, all right, go.
Yeah. That was the plan. And
No, this
then,
is a razzle dazzle.
yeah.
They're not going to be able to tell.
Are they?
Look how good this looks.
It looks great.
You look
Look
great.
like Frankenstein.
I do look like
You
Frankenstein.
really look like Frankenstein. You have a prosthetic forehead on.
Look, it's gonna
Nick,
be
you're
fake.
handsome as ever.
Thank you. You're
I'm
gonna-
incredibly hot. This is not a breathable outfit. The lights
Yeah.
is horrific right
Yeah.
now. I feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I've been
I'm not
sweating
used to
for
being
2
on
hours.
camera.
But this is how you do it. You gotta power through.
Listen,
You know,
we're doing great.
you'll find your wings.
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What are wings? Remember that they would do that if you didn't want to shove something in your pussy. You could wear like a diaper.
Oh, I thought you meant biker wings.
No. They
Like if you fucked a dead chick.
Like, you
or
know,
a
what is
chick
that?
on
Was
her
that,
body.
you know, with the thing where they used to have like a little diaper that women could wear, a pad with wings?
Yeah.
Do they still do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Well,
a menstrual pad.
yes, a menstrual
Yes, they still
pad.
have wings.
That's very funny because it's like what you would put on like a puppy.
Yeah, it's like a
You're like, oh, my pussy's just the arrogance to be like, my pussy's too tight for a tampon.
I thought that's
Oh,
what-
sure, bitch.
That's what I thought they were when I was growing up. I had two older sisters, and I thought they peed their pants. I'm not kidding. And there would be, it's disgusting, but there'd be used tampons in the toilet. And I'd be like, somebody is fucking bleeding.
They were just always on their period.
Something's fucked up.
Yeah.
Somebody's bleeding, somebody's sick.
I dated a girl that had a deaf sister, and she told me that no one told the deaf sister what her period was, like before.
As a
So
prank?
she just got it, and she just came out of the bathroom one day just covered in blood. And they're like, you're a woman now.
Tits.
Now you're a woman. yeah. Now you can make a baby or something.
That's great.
You make baby. Right? This is coffee, I think.
What's it called?
This is coffee, I think.
No.
In
Yeah.
deaf?
In deaf, yeah. So
They gotta change that.
No, that's two-handed. Two-hander.
I know. That's the only reason I know it
Yeah.
because it's funny like that. It looks like that.
Deaf people
They're like,
going.
dude, can I get a coffee? It's just some deaf guy lying to me. So I look like an asshole at the deaf Starbucks. I go in there. I'm like, oh. They're like, yeah. The bathroom code is 8368.
My
281. Yeah, 330.
my sister played college basketball, and she played against a deaf college. I think it's in Maryland. Gallaudet? Is
It's in
Gallaudet?
DC.
DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Gallaudet the deaf school?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
But they were nice.
Were they?
Yeah, but it was a
What
girls.
is
It
that?
was a college
You
basketball.
call it
association.
gal. You deaf.
Gallaudet.
Gal. You deaf.
But it was an empty, obviously an empty gym. So it was women's college basketball.
What do you
Like-
mean? Obviously, an empty gym.
Because no
No
one
one
cares about
cares.
women's athletics. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you
one
said because
goes.
they were deaf.
No, but the deaf girls, so the gym was quiet.
Oh, okay.
And they make noise, especially when
Yeah.
they're playing, and they don't know when to stop because they don't hear the whistle.
Yeah.
It's great.
So they
Oh.
still have a whistle.
They played through. There was a whistle,
They
but
use laser
people were like,
pointers? They should use a laser pointer. Just get them in the eye. Stop, you deaf idiot.
But it was very loud, which was funny.
Yeah.
And I was young, so I couldn't contain myself. And yeah, my parents were upset that I was laughing. But it was, I mean, every rebound, I was like, no! Pass it. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
great.
they love making
I was
noise.
dark red.
Ironic,
laughing.
isn't it?
What?
Yeah, ironic that the deaf people make the most real noises.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
I cashed in
visceral.
that day. I got to go to the concession stand quite a bit to get me out of the gym. My parents would say, here. Then I would get to feast
So you ate a lot.
on M&Ms,
Very
fun
nice.
dips.
Very nice.
But then I would come back in on a sugar high and
Just to laugh even harder.
see a 6-foot deaf lady.
Yeah.
Be like,
And no one's saying anything because they think you have Down syndrome.
I'm just running it
Like
up and
covered in
down.
candy. They're like, he really likes basketball.
I knew a guy in college who would like send out 3 a.m. mass texts to people. And he'd always be blacked out somewhere, and he ended up at Gallaudet because I went to college in D.C. And he's
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. Everyone's getting fucked up, and there's no music. And he's like, you gotta like pull up to Gallaudet. That guy ended up being like, I thought he was one of the dumbest guys I've ever met. He ended up being brilliant. I found out. I would get the chip in my brain,
What do you mean?
so you can hear like a robot version of reality.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it sounds like staticky and awful. Yeah.
It must suck to be blind. Because deaf people can hear now. You can just get a thing to make you hear. And if
Yeah.
you're blind, you're like, oh, that means something's got to be down the pipeline for me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you go,
And they're
you
like,
go
yeah,
jazz
no
style.
chance.
No.
Yeah.
You go jazz style blind guy, backwards Kangol.
You ever see that black kid
Daredevil-
that turned
Daredevil
himself
style.
into a bat?
Who?
There's like a blind black kid that he's like a bat now, basically. He's like, whoop, and he
Yeah.
like,
Oh, echolocation.
Like walking down the steps. Yeah, just perfectly.
He's a genius.
yeah, he can like you do echolocation.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
It's gotta be fake.
Good for the black community.
That's a win.
That's
Yeah.
a big win.
Yeah, how about that? Just teaching kids about that on Black History Month.
Yeah.
You got a poster of him. You're like, I
The
bet you
clicking guy.
guys.
Especially it'd be funny because they'd be like, the real bat boy.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The real bat boy is black.
You're a
Yeah,
hotep?
Bat Kid
Yeah.
didn't even die. How fucked up is that? The
Oh,
entire
the-
town of San Francisco had to pretend like he was Batman.
Yeah.
And then he just got better.
You were really bothered by that.
I was talking about Bat Boy on the
Oh,
the old thing, but also that one.
Yeah, I was thinking
that
about
one's
that.
pretty great.
That kid
didn't die.
conned that- no, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
He probably has pubes by now, dude.
He's like one of those comics that got on.
He's probably, that's how long ago it was.
So I'm hoping that this becomes the biggest talk show on what, Patreon? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my dad said that this made his immigration worth it from apartheid South Africa.
Yeah.
But he was
Aren't
on
you,
the
aren't
white
you glad that
No, he was on the white side.
we got a friend to do the first one instead of celebrity?
Dude, are we committing to our characters right now? I thought we weren't doing that the whole show.
What do you mean? I've been in character. I'm still in.
You've been doing Dracula?
Yeah, I was, all that fucking awful shit I said
I
about
thought you were talking about
Muslims.
Yeah, I would
Skanks.
never say that stuff.
I thought you were
kidding
talking
me?
about Skanks Fest.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out
Houston.
here as me and fucking call Muslim people terrorists.
didn't tell me
That's
that was the
insane.
plan.
No, I'm Dracula. He's a bad guy. He says bad stuff. Come on.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, my character is I'm a Jewish guy. I'm ultra orthodox. I get a lot of pussy.
What up?
I'm terribly disappointed in the recent statements that Kanye West has made. I was a big fan for years. And even though I know what he's saying,
Did he tell you the
Don't
story?
say.
I've heard of this.
Isn't that amazing? Adam, you gotta tell the story.
I'm not going to tell it
You gotta
on
go
the show.
big. If look, if we were cruising and
We
we were
just
having a
taking
lot
our
of fun.
costumes off?
I'm so hot in this thing. I'll keep these on. He's
Why are you mad now that you spent all the time becoming Frankenstein? Was Frankenstein a pedophile? Am I remembering the movie correctly? He had like a girlfriend that was 8.
No, that was the Pied Piper.
No, in Frankenstein, right at the end, the town's
Pied
all mad,
Piper
and
of
he's
R&B.
like with his 8-year-old girlfriend, and they're like
Really?
running into a lake or something.
No, there was Bride of Frankenstein. It was a lady with like gray.
That was the second movie
She
when
was
they
kinda
tried.
fire.
The original Frankenstein. There was a little girl, right?
I never watched it.
Maybe he found the love of a child, not sexually. But he
That's
found
worse.
love.
That's worse.
No, it's not.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Your parents.
He's a
are,
monster
dude.
that was created and everybody.
Who's worse, Jeffrey Epstein, or a guy that's like,
That
yeah,
loves
I'm
their
in,
kids?
I'm in
Just
love
love.
with my neighbor's fifth grader daughter.
No,
He's like writing her letters.
No. He
You-
found joy. He found the one human that still has life and joy.
Yeah.
And then
I
the
guess you would
townspeople
know. You are
nasty.
Frankenstein.
I am Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was like everyone wanted to kill him because he was different.
Yeah.
It was like a racist parable,
Yeah.
right?
So they wrote the book and they were like, it's like a black guy that everybody hates, and they're like, well, yeah, of course.
They're like, all right, make
Maybe,
it
how about
green.
it's a monster?
Yeah.
How about it's something that you get a sympathetic character, like a criminal that's been brought back to life by a guy that's been kicked out of the medical community.
By a
Yeah.
Jewish doctor, a sinister Jewish doctor.
A sympathetic character like that, and
Yeah.
not a minority.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's crazy about Frankenstein is he's got to wait until there's a storm to get the electricity to bring him back to life. Like you don't even have power in
I
your
don't even
house
know
and
the
you can make a
story.
zombie. Yeah, he's got the machine. He's got to like wait till there's a storm, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't have like electricity going to your house back in the day. You had to like fly a kite or something. You had to like put some shit in the A.
I think they had it, right? Because it's a movie. You need electricity to make a movie.
Well, it wasn't. It was a period piece, Nick.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So Houston, Texas.
Yeah. What's going on over there these days?
You're right.
Yeah.
Is there glue? Is there glue
It's
in your
kind
eyes?
of running. Do you want a tissue?
Oh, but hey, folks, the Adam Friedland Show will be right back after. Maybe we'll get the little black kid video in there, the blind one. See ya.
And we're back on the Adam Friedland Show. Frankenstein, you look great.
Thanks a lot, man.
Honestly, you look. I've known you for years. I knew you from the Bilderberg group, but what's it been? 20, 30 years? This is the best you've ever looked.
Thanks.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. You got new bolts?
These are new bolts.
I know this.
There you go.
I'm here also. I'm Dracula.
Dracula's here.
Oh, Dracula has returned.
Dracula's a returning guest.
Yeah, I've decided to co-host the show.
Oh, it's great to have you too.
I've made a unilateral decision that I'm coming on as full-time partner.
Yeah, he was my counselor at Jewish summer camp, Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
you know
orchestrated
that?
a lot of
Counts Dracula.
counts. Yeah.
Counselor Dracula.
He orchestrated a bunch
Hey,
of
write that one down.
m-
Yeah. You guys can
molestation.
have that.
Yeah, that's good.
Molestation.
Yeah, of me when I was a kid.
He was flying.
We
you.
stayed close afterwards, kind of like a prisoner.
What does a
It was a cycle
molested
of-
Jewish guy look like? Can you imagine that psychological profile?
What's that?
Fucking guy. The guy's like, oh God, this is the worst day of my life. And then like something triggers him. He's like, oh, it got worse.
Yeah.
Oh, it got even worse than I thought it was. Just even the other Jewish guys are like, this guy's fucking annoying. Oh, this is the most annoying guy I've ever seen.
Because he got molested.
Because he got molested.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. He's like, is that a spider? Is the spider's penis hard? And they're
Oh,
like,
because it triggers. the
yeah,
memories.
because all the other guys are like, oh no, a spider. And he's like, I hope that spider doesn't rape me. They're like, all right. It would be something like
I
that.
think so. And welcome to the show, guys.
Ladies and
Welcome to the
gentlemen,
Adam Friedland Show. It's
Dracula.
a real show. We got Dracula. We got Frankenstein. We have a crew. We have a crew of 200 here behind the camera.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, folks. Yeah.
I'll be honest,
What's
the
that?
crew's not helping the energy either. Look at the least
guys need to be
confused
laughing more.
motherfuckers I've ever seen.
Do you remember on Talk Soup? There used to be no laughing, and then the crew started laughing, and the show started getting better.
Yeah.
This is what we haven't established. You want us laughing.
Yeah, you want us to laugh.
A rule we haven't established.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
know if we're being
yeah.
quiet or not.
The first rule, Alex.
Yeah, these guys are
have fun.
professionals.
Okay. Second rule, respect me. Thank you. Okay. I wouldn't say it's the second rule. I'd say.
Commands respect. Respect.
I'd say rule. I'd say.
So you want Adam to come out, you just got to get him uncomfortable enough that he starts getting annoying.
No,
towards people.
no. Shane before the show, or Frankenstein before the show, he Bob Knight the shit out of me. He threw a chair at me. He said, "You don't have this," but it motivated
Yeah, I
me
was trying to get you
to
going.
win March Madness.
See, but now it feels like you're talking to me because this is making you more comfortable.
Yeah, you need to look at that.
I can't look
Look
at
at that camera at least.
That's
These are
nice.
two of the finest comedians in America.
Oh,
Fine ass comedy.
Two of the finest.
Y'all ready for some fine ass comedy?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's that?
Sorry, I don't. Alex, I'm sorry. It's my friend. Alex is director of photography. Guys, enough. We wanted you to laugh. We don't. Okay. We're two of the finest comedians in America and one of the most well-respected late night talk show hosts.
You should do that. You should have celebrities on and just interview yourself.
Yeah.
Just like tell
Like
them.
Marin does.
Yeah, just tell
Marin's
them.
like, I don't know with my head, man.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like-
I guess that would. The
he's
Marin
like-
would be the
Yeah.
molested Jewish
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. He would be that guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go play guitar now.
I don't think that's it.
Something like that. I don't know. But that's what Dracula would say. I don't know. Not
Dracula
me.
would say that.
Yeah, not me.
He do be saying that.
what are some other things Dracula says?
Does Dracula say
You
anything?
ever see the Love on
I
the
thought he
Spectrum?
was just like, ooh, okay, all right.
You ever see Love on the Spectrum?
What?
Love on the Spectrum?
Yes.
see
Have
the
we
newest
talked
ones?
about? No, I've only seen the one where my favorite. I mean, and this everybody's mentioned it, but yeah, the one of the autistic guys is just dating a girl who clearly has Down syndrome, and
That's
it's
a
like,
new one. That's one of the new ones also.
and they're doing
Big
that
fat
again.
Indian, well, I don't
What
know.
are the rules on that?
It's
I don't know what you mean to him, but a large Indian guy
it's
named
not
Sabat.
okay.
It is
It's not okay.
No, it's
It is
not
okay.
okay. No,
You think
it's
it's
not.
okay?
It's totally, the Down syndrome girl in the season 3 is way more
Mature?
aware and mature.
She's one of these
than-
new kind of Down syndromes we got now.
She's
The
a
ones that-
Victoria's Secret model.
Well, it's fair. First of all, the most shocking thing, it's like, I don't know,
You didn't like
whatever.
that
About the Victoria's Secret girl, it's like, she probably makes more money than most people that like manage a gas station. Like she has like a real job.
And she shouldn't be allowed to.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she should, I guess, but you got to think about how it makes other people feel.
Right.
Imagine you're the assistant manager of a game shop,
Right.
and they're like, look at this famous person with Down syndrome. You're like, I'm gonna fucking, all right, I'm done. I'm fucking, oh damn, I broke my gun. No, God, it's fake.
So
God, you have to save that one for when it's real.
So Frankenstein.
That's when the trigger doesn't work. It's when it's the real gun.
But no, I wanted to say that in
go
season
ahead.
3, there's a guy, he loves Ren fairs.
Okay.
He's wearing a cape, and his dad's like, you look like Dracula. And he's like, no, I don't. And he's like, you look like Dracula. Do
His
the
dad
Dracula.
bullies him?
His dad like fucks with
So
him.
there is a future for guys like me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he goes, do the Dracula thing. He goes, fine. And he puts his cape over his face. And he goes, I don't drink wine.
I don't drink wine.
Yeah, it's very good. He Borat's it.
That's good.
It's me, Borat Down syndrome Dracula. For Halloween. Damn, that kid sounds like he rocks. And his dad sounds cool too. I wish I had a fucking family. That'd be alright.
I wish so hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That you guys had families?
I wish I had a family, kind of like the Von Trapp family singers, and all 8 of my kids would sing a good night.
Sing good night to you every
A
night.
good night
To
song.
the Gestapo?
No,
It is
SS
so
officers that were in
funny
their
to be
house.
doing that during the Holocaust. Did anyone?
that's the it's so true.
Yeah. Has anyone said that before?
Yeah.
There was a
Probably.
big
Probably
Nazi
really
element.
made
Yeah. What's your least favorite thing about my lifestyle, Shane?
You? I don't know enough. I don't know what you do.
I don't know.
About
I
you,
just try
honestly,
to
about
think
your
of a
lifestyle? Probably the way you, the women.
What's that?
Just the way you like.
Yeah, the rapes, the numerous rapes, the multiple.
Okay,
The dozen.
way
Rule
you
number
treat
2.
A
women.
baker's dozen of
I'm
victims.
nice to women.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, but you're nice to them in a way. You have a different
You're
voice. than
predatory.
you.
How?
Yeah.
You go to like hipster bars and
You're like, hey, what's up?
Do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you do? Yeah, your body, some of your bones loosen up
I've
even
been in a
more.
relationship for 3 years,
Yes.
and it's incredibly serious.
Yeah, I mean, when we have Jordan
I
on
don't
the
go
show,
with a book
when we
to
have
a
Jordan on
bar.
the show, this guy crumples up. He looks like a Ziploc bag full of Legos. He's just
I
fucking,
do that around guys too.
he's just falling all over the
You're
place.
Mr. Cool around the girls.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, I like cool bands.
you think that's cool?
I read books.
Cool bands? You think that's the way people
In
get
Brooklyn.
pussy these days?
I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah,
you do down there.
That's 2009, brother. The way people get pussy nowadays is
Can we get that line? Can we get that line again?
let's run that.
The way guys get pussy nowadays.
The way people get pussy nowadays is you go to a girl, you pull your pocket out of your pants, you say hold this, and then you say now you're my girlfriend. Prison style.
Yeah, jail.
Yeah, jail style.
Why do they have pockets? Why the fuck are they giving pockets to
To
prisoners?
inmates. Good point.
It's like
They don't have a cell phone.
horrible idea.
They don't have a cell phone.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have anywhere to.
Nothing good's going in those pockets.
Yeah, first of all, give them GameCube. That I agree with. When they gave Anders Breivik PlayStation 2, they should all have PlayStation 2.
Who's Anders Breivik?
He was the guy that
Norway.
he killed a bunch of kids in
That
Norway.
camp?
Yeah, Norway's so progressive that they're like, oh, we're giving you our harshest punishment, 15 years of PlayStation 2. He's just like, have you seen pictures of his
Hit the
prison
jackpot.
cell? Yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's like
Dude, if
everybody's
the bottom
that's what
ever
everyone's
fell out for
working
me, right, I'd go to Norway and I'd fucking, I'd do a little ISIS through a parade. And I'd be like, I guess I'll just stay in this fucking Hampton Inn for the next 15 years for free.
They play Super Smash.
Yeah, it is
I feel
cool.
like up there, I would be exotic in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
That's the only place where they'd be like, wow, that's like a.
All your shit's right there, right? Like Latvia and Estonia, aren't you you're
I'm-
Balkan?
Well, that's Baltic.
Baltic. Balkan's what? They're like Serb.
That's like Croat.
Yeah.
Yugoslavian.
Croat. That's funny.
Croat.
They should petition to change that.
Why?
The Kurds too. Do the Kurds know we're calling them that?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Like they chose that name?
They
They're
thought it
not
was
like,
tight.
oh, we are Washjani.
Yeah, it's like
People
they
are
made up
yeah,
their
look at these fucking Kurds. We're just gonna call you Kurds.
That's true.
They're like, what do you call me? My whole family died in chemical attack and now you call me such this? You call this to me?
I will fuck you!
I fuck me in my
I
ass.
will fuck you now!
I fuck me! I guess he lives
See that
I
Pakistani-
fuck into my ass! Yeah.
There's some Pakistani official showing up at an airport, and another Pakistani dude's like, "Yeah, fuck to you!" And then his buddy, one of his bodyguards, spazzes, and he's like, "I will fuck you! I will fuck you! You don't know me!"
I tell you, it's those guys. We laugh at that shit, but that's gonna be the end of the world, dude. It's fucking.
Those guys
it's gonna
gonna-
start
India,
Indian,
Pakistan.
Pakistan, nuking
Over
each
the
other.
radio, just, "Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you!"
They do nuclear fuck to me. I fuck you. That's how it's gonna happen. It's not gonna be a bunch of sit downs with Putin or China.
No.
It'll be those guys.
Two Indian dudes on a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, right.
Fuck to you, fuck your mother, bitch, fuck her.
Fuck Pakistan. Fuck your mother, pussy. Yeah,
No.
just kidding. It literally will start in a YouTube comment.
Yeah.
It'll be like Pakistan smells dirtier than. And then 6 months later, it's like fucking. New York has been completely leveled in the ongoing world war started by Vikram.
Yeah.
In the YouTube comments on the fucking K-pop video.
Yeah, literally, dude. I mean, that's a glimpse of it. That fucking, it smell crazy in there.
That's what I was gonna say.
They're ready to
Yeah.
come out, dude. That's
It's
all.
as if that developed into nuclear
below the
holocaust.
TikTok videos. That's what's below the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember they during the Israel-Palestine thing,
They're all pro-Israel.
Indian guys were going hard to Israel.
Yeah, they love Israel.
Fuck to you, animals.
Yeah.
And they love Trump.
They love Trump.
India's
too.
kind of the
Yeah.
bros.
Yeah. They like.
That's one of my favorite Trump speeches, is him in the Indian cricket stadium. It's like 400,000 Indian dudes. Like, yes!
Trying to touch it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's sick.
What do you think's gonna happen 2024?
Me?
Yeah, Trump.
New Marvel.
Would you vote for him? Frankenstein?
No,
For Trump?
I don't
So
vote.
I have cerebral palsy,
Can I see
but
the
I'm
gun?
still a gun owner.
I see the gun, dude.
Yeah. Get your paws off my wheelchair, pal. Get your freaking, just a bumper sticker, a guy with a conversion van and everything. Get your damn paws off my wheelchair.
Eat it, asshole.
Don't slowly roll over me. Don't unplug my batteries.
Can I hold the gun for a
Yeah, of
second?
course.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Are you gonna vote for Trump?
No. If my girlfriend breaks up with me, maybe.
Yeah. Then when you hate women.
What if she got a mastectomy? Would you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
No, okay. What if she did that to spite you?
Of course she would.
Yeah. Well, I can't get an abortion anymore, so I guess I'm gonna get my tits cut off. What if you could convince women to do that?
Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Just Chris Hayes being like, "It's time for you to get everyone needs to get a vasectomy until they change the law." I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea when Chris Hayes said it.
I might vote Fetterman. We need Fetterman getting
Yeah.
involved.
You like him?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you,
I'm Frankenstein. I'm a Frankenstein.
Exactly.
dude.
He is kind
Obviously.
of Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's P.A. Frankenstein.
You should get both.
We should have had him for the Halloween
He's
stuff.
6'8".
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
huge.
Insane.
Dude. He had a stroke and he can't talk.
Yeah.
They
He's
just
full
showed me
Frankenstein.
pics of him yesterday. Just
Even
died.
without the voice, it's like, oh.
Just his like crumpled
Yeah, they're like,
face.
he had a stroke. I'm like, what, at birth?
It's kind of abusive.
Kind of
What the fuck is
abusive.
wrong with this guy?
Extremely
Really
abusive.
abusive.
To make him debate publicly.
Because he already looked like Sling Blade, and now he like sounds like him
does,
too. Yeah.
I like that he still rocks with the
But then he's like a
MLB,
progressive
like,
guy. That's
chin
it.
beard thing.
we need living wages for working people.
Yeah. They got him though pretty bad. Did you get to see any highlights?
I did.
I watched that.
Fracking? That was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
great.
yeah. I support. I mean, it's like
I feel bad.
it's an actually like disabled.
Yeah, it's
guy.
me.
Yeah.
Dr. Oz is up there being smug.
It should be Dr.
As you can
Oz
tell, my opponent's
versus
fucking
the lap band surgeon from My 600-Pound Life. The other famous Muslim doctor, the delicate. I love those guys, the delicate Muslim guys.
That guy was in Houston,
so
right?
Good, so good to see you. You know what I mean?
Like a whiskery.
It's so good to see you. Please come into my office.
I was talking that way before the show, and Shane didn't like it.
Yeah.
What?
Delicate.
Yeah, you do that. I don't know why you do that. It's very
Why do I
annoying.
do it? It's bad. It's a bad personality trait, no?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw the airplane movies?
It's been a while.
I'm
been a
worried
long
they
time.
won't be good.
I don't think they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. It's
I used to
always
love
embarrassing.
watching that movie as a kid. I can't remember if it was Airplane 1 or 2, where the whole time you're like, I know there's titties coming up. I know I'm going to see those titties.
Titties were big.
That
I was
half
like that
second.
with Porky's.
Yeah.
Porky's was great.
We had on VHS. I was like, I know I got titties coming up.
When I was a kid, the Family Guy joke where he does Porky's, I thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
What happens in it?
Where he's like,
Quagmire?
it's like Peter watching women in a locker room and
Yeah.
through the hole, and he's like, oh yeah, yeah, and he's like, oh, they spotted me, and then you see him and he's just holding a board with a hole in it. He's like,
Very funny show.
what are some other Family Guy moments that we could maybe?
Vietnam #1, great moment.
Uh-huh.
Where they're at the Vietnam Memorial, like remembering their lost, loved ones, and then the Vietnamese guy's like, "Oh yeah, Vietnam #1, let's go!" Yeah, it was very funny. You don't think that's funny?
No, it's funny. Yeah.
That's funny. They should do that at the Holocaust Museum.
No, that would be funny. You do a hidden camera show where you go to the Holocaust Museum as a German guy and you're like, no way. This is crazy. This is insane to me that someone would do this. He's just got like a Statue of Liberty foam hat on. It's my first time in America, yeah. I see everything, the Mickey Mouse hat and the Statue of Liberty. The Holocaust sounded good. I didn't know what it was. It sounded like a type of
nice
ice
word.
cream, maybe. It sounds creamy to me. In German, it sounds very delectable, even. I didn't know it was little girls being gassed and burned. Hey, what's up with all these shoes? Can we have these shoes? They got a room filled with.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's really powerful. The shoe room.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Is it?
I don't know. It's just like
I thought it was very powerful.
yeah. It feels like it's a lot of people.
Puts it into perspective a little bit.
Yeah. No, I guess.
It's not a very good museum.
Which one? The DC one?
Yeah.
It's all right.
They got one here, too,
The
right?
shoe part really hits, and it's right at the end.
They have them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That is wild.
got a lot.
That's the kind of thing that makes me raise an eyebrow.
Why?
One's enough.
I'm like, if it happened, you wouldn't have to tell me every day. You know what I mean?
Well, in every city.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to be like.
Well, that's how I go on
Oh,
vacation.
the Holocaust.
Dracula.
Let's make it-
Dracula.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Dracula.
It's we're,
If it
we're,
happened, you don't have to tell me every
we're in
fucking
fucking
day.
Chattanooga. Why do I have to learn about the Holocaust?
Well, maybe that's just how.
I'm trying to go to a train museum and watch the leaves change.
Yeah.
You know?
You think every city needs a train museum?
Well, Chattanooga for sure.
Chattanooga, oh, the choo
Chattanooga would be
choo.
cool.
Yeah. In Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Chattanooga, yeah. It was probably like the most polluted city in America.
There was a time it was dark for like 3 years on Earth.
Really?
Yeah.
After the
I
asteroid?
think it was. I think it. No, it was.
This is back when everyone lived in Africa?
No, I think it was in AD. I think
Yeah.
it was like. Oh, there was also in the 1800s. Really?
Mm-hmm.
There was also one.
Oh, how about that? The research department coming through.
I forget what year it was. It was a bad year
Nice one.
Bad year for what?
for everybody. I think there was like a volcano or two went off.
What year was it?
And it was that.
1866?
That might have been Krakatoa.
I was hoping it was 1866. Imagine the year slavery ends, and then
God,
it's just
it was
like,
just
yeah, there's
like-
bugs everywhere, and the sky blacked out. And I don't know what happened that year, but somebody was mad.
Yeah. You really went there.
Me? As Dracula.
That was Dracula.
Dracula's fucking racist.
Dracula's fucked up.
Transylvania.
Yeah, I'm 400 years old, dude.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
pretty progressive.
You're old school.
honestly.
You're old
Yeah.
school. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I don't even believe
Enough of
you
this.
went and-
Enough of this.
Yeah.
You know, you're enough of this hip hop and these like, pull up your damn pants. You're kind of that kind of Dracula.
Yeah, pull up your damn pants, Dracula. An African Americacula
That's pretty good.
instead of a Blackula.
What was Blackula? Was it a cereal or a
It was
television
Black
show?
Dracula. Oh, I don't think it was a
You think
cereal.
Count Chocula?
Chocula.
Let's run that again. What was Count
Yeah.
Chocolate?
Good evening.
Chocolita.
We're here on the Adam Friedland Show
Yeah.
tonight. What is
Blackula.
Chocula? Blackula?
Count Chocolate.
Do Chocula and Blackula hang out in real life?
They have to.
Yeah. Here's a
They
question.
see each
for
other
you.
at the players' ball.
Yeah.
every year.
Cookout.
At the
Here's a
cookout.
question for you, Tim Robbins. Do you believe that Chocula and Blackula are friends in real life?
That would be a good person to ask.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
He
He's
hasn't
like, I don't
gotten
know, I'm
he hasn't
gay.
gotten any burn in
I think
years.
everyone should be. What's that?
He hasn't gotten any burn in years. I thought he was a great actor.
Oh,
In Shawshank,
yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob's Ladder. Great Halloween movie.
not bad.
You guys like Jacob's Ladder?
You guys like it?
The film guys? Yeah.
Clap it, clap. Is that coming through? You getting the claps? No, not really.
Great movie. I saw a print of it at the Paris Theater a couple months ago.
In
Alex said he
Paris?
saw a print of it at the Paris Theater. In Paris, France?
No, uptown, just,
Well,
They
that's a
let
weird
that
name for
happen
that.
here?
yeah.
Paris? I don't like that.
No, it's got to be the Italian fucking lasagna theater. You should call it the Derek Jeter Theater. Is what it is.
Do you respect the captain?
Not. I mean, yeah. I guess I do respect him.
But post-retirement, A-Rod was kind of the villain when they were playing. Post-retirement, everyone loves A-Rod now, and everyone thinks Jeter stinks.
I always
Because he
kinda
announced that
liked
he was
A-Rod.
white and he's proud to be white.
No, he never
was the
said
first
that.
thing he did.
never said that.
He said,
No, he traded
now I can finally
Giancarlo
say
Stanton.
it.
What?
I'm white, and now
Yeah.
everyone.
He's
I
like,
got
was
away
lying.
with it the
Yeah.
entire time.
I just had swag.
And no one had
I was
any
just a
idea.
swaggy shortstop from Michigan. That should have been the clue.
You know, also is from Michigan is
Eminem.
Eminem. I guess not the rapper Eminem. Do you believe Chocula and Blackula hang out in real life?
Shane, what do you think of that rap he tried to do against Donald Trump?
Donald Trump. I hated it.
I thought it was one of the worst things I've ever heard.
The
fucking
one where he said there's a lot of it's like
Awfully
this.
hot,
It's
coffee
like this
hot.
where it's clearly not prepared. And
No,
there's a
it
bunch
was
of people milling
incredibly
about,
prepared and everything rhymed.
as to what Eminem is
in a
doing
parking garage.
at 40 years old, pretending to make something.
Making a
that
rap.
video.
No, that rap is way better than this.
No,
Yeah.
it's
It's
not.
not the message.
No.
You're right.
It's not.
It's
That
not.
rap sucks.
That
so
rap,
bad.
it
It was sad because I always liked Eminem.
I remember when that came out.
He's so
You,
talented.
thought
you
he
spent a
was
week doing Chris D'Elia's exact impression of Eminem after that.
Well, I did a lot more impressions
Did you do
of
it?
Chris D'Elia. Now I'm not even doing Eminem.
Yeah.
Why do you look so disappointed in me?
That's just the.
It was bad, and you put me into.
It's the makeup. I can't do any other facial expression.
You have to lean back. You really do look good.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
You look damn good.
Thanks.
You should leave that on for the whole weekend.
I'm gonna leave it on.
Just try to
Go to
get
the cellar
pussy.
like
I'm gonna
that.
go home and get my girlfriend.
You should try to go get pussy. Here.
Slam open
Use
the door.
this. Go get pussy. Go out there, buddy.
What if you're?
I even have trigger discipline on set.
Really? Oh yeah, you have to.
That's natural to me.
Well, after ball
It's funny
game-
to have trigger discipline, but still be a guy that like uses the N-word when he gets cut off in traffic. To not have that kind of discipline, but you're like, well, I'm responsible with my gun.
They get so mad.
And
at,
somebody
like,
forgets your
pictures.
receipt at Starbucks. You're like,
so-
you
They get
fucking...
so mad.
Yeah,
They're
I
like,
had my
awful,
elbow-
awful gun ownership.
yeah.
I had my elbow out.
That's the
in picture of
gayest
shooting.
type of comment to leave on the internet.
Yeah.
Just being like, oh, fucking, he's using the
Yeah.
gun wrong.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
grow
man was
up.
just left-handed.
Oh, you know how to use a gun? That's cool, dude.
Yeah,
Can I come up-
sideways,
What's your
every
address?
time.
Let me come suck your dick right now. You can show me how to use the gun while I suck you off and you come in my mouth.
You got roasted for a gun pick
Yeah,
online?
For bad trigger discipline?
yeah, I had my elbow out on
Who
one.
came for you?
You had your elbow out.
Yeah, I was shooting like that.
I did too.
Should be like that.
Yeah.
I got roasted for a gun.
And I was left-handed.
I did cupping. They said it's like akin to being like I'm a woman. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
you would
just-
shoot.
Just
I
Adam at the range. Adam's supposed to-
No. I
Who
was
are you
that.
shooting?
Huh?
Who are you going to be shooting?
Another Chinese
No,
guy.
someone.
my Chinese rival.
Can I see the gun? Please?
That's the way you hand a gun to somebody, dude.
Yeah. Barrel towards yourself.
This is cool. Parents got married in '81, and then they conscripted my dad in
Do you
'82.
think this is what the Nazis in South America say? Like the reason we're here is because we actually were against the Nazis and we had
No,
to leave.
the Nazis in South America are like, my name is Herman Gonzalez. I'm just
Yeah.
a regular South American.
Okay. All right.
And we're back on the.
And we're
Adam
back at the
Friedland
Adam
Show.
Friedland Show.
Oh,
Thank you.
Take it
We were
away.
just talking about Rhodesia.
Let's go through all the Looney Tunes characters. real
Okay, you got Tweety Bird.
quick. Yeah.
You got Sylvester the cat. You have Bugs,
Bugs.
Taz.
Taz.
Taz, Lola.
Taz, it's shocking. It always bothered me. Remember when you finally saw a Tasmanian Devil as a
Yeah.
kid, and you're like, "What the fuck
Not
is
even
this?"
close.
dude? Sonic the Hedgehog, same thing.
Not even close.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm like,
Somewhat closer than Taz.
Taz is nothing.
What do Tasmanian devils look like?
They look like a mongoose.
Little black little bears. They look little
Yeah.
adorable guys.
Yeah,
Oh, they're cute.
They're awesome.
yeah,
They're bears.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, Tweety Bird looks nothing like a bird. That was back in like the 1940s. You'd be like, I want to draw cartoons, and they're like, what are your qualifications? And you're like, I'm racist.
Yeah.
They're like, that's good enough. Draw a bird, and they're like, fine.
Yeah, make it racist.
Yeah.
It's just a
Another.
hey y'all, how you
Yeah,
doing?
whoa, boy.
That's a
Shit,
very
boy,
good
I've
crow.
done told you. What was the point of those cartoons? There was 3 of them, right? It's a song of the South.
You teach kids classical music.
All right.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
play like
The
symphonies.
crows are in Dumbo.
What?
The crows are in Dumbo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Disney.
And what was the deal with Dumbo? His ears are too big or something?
His mom died.
He can fly.
Yeah.
What's this fucking guy's deal?
You know the other thing you realize about Looney Tunes is that Tweety is a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a boy.
Yeah.
And I remember finding that out as a kid and being like
much to the chagrin
uncomfortable.
of every Latina cousin in the United States.
It's disrespectful to our sisters.
yeah.
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 Our
Yeah, they
proud
call me-
Chicano sisters.
They call me Tweety Bird.
Tweety.
Yeah. Why? Because you have a giant forehead? Yes, actually. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's cool.
No, 'cause
it's
it-
chill. It's whatever.
Because they're little and spunky. And gothic. And they love the Smiths. I hate this costume right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Why?
making it's like a minstrelsy of.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much black people.
Don't shut up, Shane.
You guys.
Shut up, Shane.
It's also it's
Shane does
it's falling
this.
apart. You're
What?
You're what are they called? Pious?
Pays.
Payas?
Yeah.
That's so funny that that's what they're called.
They're called payos.
They're called
Payot.
Payouts.
Payos.
Pay.
Pay us.
Payas.
Pay
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Very funny.
The rent.
Yeah.
Yeah. That crush in the room. They.
That was
Why?
the joke that was already made.
What?
Yeah, I said it initially, and then you did 7 different versions of it, and then people were laughing because you wouldn't stop.
All right, welcome back to the Adam Friedland Show.
Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show.
We got
We'll
our
do
guest.
dueling returns. Welcome back to the Adam Friedland Show.
And welcome back to the Adam
But
Friedland Show.
more importantly, welcome back to the Adam Friedland Show.
And we're back at the Adam Friedland
We're even
Show.
more back than we were a second ago.
We're here at the Global Operations HQ, Adam Friedland Studios.
And
We're with
that's
Frankenstein.
plus more.
What?
With Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Actually, we're back, by the way. So,
And welcome to all of our friends, new and old, to the Adam Friedland Show.
new,
Let's run that
old,
again.
and soon-to-be
And-
friends,
and-
welcome to the Adam Friedland Show.
Yeah.
And we're back with
And to the
Frankenstein.
friends who we haven't even met yet, welcome to the Adam
Friends and
Friedland Show.
lovers, yet to be
Yeah.
seen, welcome back to the Adam Friedland Show with our guest, Frankenstein's
good to be
monster. Oh, thanks. Maybe wait until I...
And welcome.
You got nothing.
No, wait, as long as I was the last one, that's how you win.
Oh, last word, huh?
Well, welcome back, folks.
Yeah.
You won.
Get one of those.
We'll give it to our guest.
Yeah.
We'll give it to
Yeah,
our
well,
guest.
it's just welcome back, folks.
Welcome back, folks. It's the Adam Friedland Show. We got Frankenstein. We got, who's that? Richard Simmons, I believe. Now, you changed the lives of
Is
multiple...
he still alive?
He disappeared.
How is he
disappeared.
alive, dude?
There was a podcast. I never listened to it, but it was like searching for Richard. But yeah, he didn't want to keep doing it. Because
Yeah,
the
why
truth
would
was he was straight.
He was raped?
He was raped.
He was raped by a morbidly obese woman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why he
Richard Simmons probably went away because like people got in. Remember, like nobody knew what working out was until like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It was either sports or like buying a VHS collection for $80 per tape, where you like fucking
You clap.
Yeah.
Moved your feet side to side.
Yeah,
just like that. What an awful life to live. And then you're still going to McDonald's because no one understood nutrition.
Right.
They're like, yeah, I got to lose 500 pounds. Fucking, I'll have a water at McDonald's. And that's what just Americans were trapped
Yeah.
in forever.
And he was one of the few like gay people.
Yeah.
There weren't that many.
There weren't. Well, they're not in anything other than the
Being
arts.
gay and exercising.
That was the only non-arts job you could have as a gay man is trying to
Clapping.
reverse diabetes in people
Yeah.
that just had no chance.
yeah,
There's no chance of coming back from the brink.
yeah.
Just a Hindenburg fucking burning, burning to the ground. They're like, just clap, Hindenburg. Just clap out that fire.
Yeah.
To the oldies.
To the oldies. It was
Yeah.
sweating to the oldies.
Sweating. Remember
That
when
was the
things
name,
were racist?
yeah.
Let's lose weight to that. To the good old days.
Were the songs racist?
Yeah, of course, all songs are racist about that.
Like, I heard it.
Rock Around the Clock. What do you think that's about?
Time is up
Yeah.
on you know who.
Emmett Till.
It's not that kind of song.
That was the
not that
subtext
kind
of
of
the
show,
song. Sincerely,
Mainstream.
Dracula.
You know they're coming out. There's a new Emmett Till movie.
I saw
Is
the
it new Emmett
trailer.
Till with
yeah.
Will Smith?
No.
Oh, damn.
No. The mom is the main character.
What does that mean?
It's about the mom being like, you have to show the pictures of my son, even though it's like scary
Yeah,
and
like
horrific.
open casket.
Yeah, she wants the open casket
Show the
so
world.
everyone knows.
Who's in it? Who plays Emmett Till?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice? Yeah. No, I already fucked her. I already fucked her. They're like, Beetlejuice.
Did you fuck her beat?
Did you whistle at my wife? I already fucked her 9 times.
20, 30 times.
I probably fucked her 9 million times.
No, I never fucked her. I never thought that, bitch.
Just like he's beating him to death and he's not reacting at all. They're tying him in the cotton gin and he's just at the bottom.
I'll whoop your ass.
He's at the bottom of the river. Up in your ass. And he's just not dying. They don't understand. We dragged him behind the truck for 45 miles. He's like, no, I had that truck.
I drove fast as hell.
I was NASCAR. I drove that truck in NASCAR.
Kirby.
Damn, he rules.
Beetlejuice is
He's
so
the
good.
best.
Beetlejuice is so good.
He's the
best.
That clip where they have some guy just saying he's Barack Obama.
It's the best.
I'm like, fuck you, you little black bitch. fuck
They'd
you.
have him fight dwarf. The dwarf would be like, the dwarf would call him the N-word. Dude, my favorite clip is them just ripping Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is wearing like just a tank top, and the dude sitting on a couch just rips it off of him. And Beetlejuice is like just in his underwear. Oh,
He's the
fuck.
best.
Man, that was a good show.
That was a good show.
Yeah, that rules.
That was a good show. My little cousins know who Beat is from TikTok.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
famous
like a
on social
TikTok
media now.
resurgence.
Yeah, little kids know who Beat is again. Yeah, he's like come back around.
What's up?
AC.
I mean, that's from outside.
Oh, that's the outside. That's the outside. All right.
I'd climb out there and cut those wires.
Figuring this out.
Yeah.
How does it sound?
I mean, you can hear what we're saying, right? That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
This is never going to be fucking, you know, the Drew Barrymore show.
Did she have a show?
Yeah, she does. She's like, "Hi, I'm Drew Barrymore, and my guest today is," and then she has
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, yeah. My guest
What was
today
Houston like?
are Frankenstein and Beetlejuice.
she
Yeah.
said so. I'm so excited to have Frankenstein.
Yeah, she does talk like that.
It was
but
cool
her
that she
eyelids,
got married
her
to
eyelids
Tom
are
Green.
fucking. They're like she has like a weird like, hey, you know, like I don't know, it's like a Zoloft thing or like what fucking happens to your eye? Maybe
Well,
it's
she was like a drunk 6-year-old.
yeah, but she's ET was getting her drunk.
Yeah, she was getting wasted with ET. Who played him?
Now could he call? I never watched the movie. I've never seen the movie.
You never saw E.T.?
Never saw ET.
I see. Yeah, it was pretty good.
No, even as a child, people were like, "This is awesome." I'm like, "Fuck that, dude."
Really?
Yeah, and then I'm like, I don't like shit that people like.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. That's really
Pretty
cool.
chill.
Even when I was first grade, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep watching Barney. Fuck y'all.
Barney's
was a
still
huge
sick.
I'm
hit,
gonna
dude.
get nah. Only that was kind of underground. What's that?
Everyone loves Barney.
No. Barney was. Everybody else was Sesame Street. That was like me. I remember the Barney kid.
I never was much of a Sesame Street guy.
Barney was like a hardcore. You had to be. That was like a New York hardcore sort of thing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I remember that. That was
Bebop.
exactly. That's exactly how it went.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the
Alright.
more true it becomes.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I don't fuck with Barney.
Can I see the vape pen,
Where is it?
sir? You have
can
it.
I get another Bud Light? Will you go grab me one? Adam? Just go ahead.
Yeah. Now
Don't do
we did a thing where we got comfortable enough to have fun on the
Awesome.
show, and now we're so comfortable that
The show's done.
it's just bad.
It's like, can I get a beer?
Yeah.
No, it's good again. Adam,
This is good.
What?
Yeah.
So, how much money is it?
how much money do I have? I don't know.
Sick. That's cool. So, Shane, I'm hearing wedding bells are in the.
No.
Okay. Would you get the
Yes.
hair replacement surgery? Yeah, I would too.
Whatever the question is, yes.
No.
You wouldn't.
I'm gonna let it go.
You'd be a proud bald.
I'm gonna go bald.
When you say, because I have hair, so you mean it like get black people hair?
I would get a different. I would.
I
get
went to
different
Turkey to
style.
get black people hair. So I
That would
could
be sick, though.
Yeah,
Fucking-
Yeah.
just
that'd be
get a
awesome. I just
fro.
showed up and I'm like, what are you talking about, dude?
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my hair has always been like this.
Yeah.
One love.
But it's like long in the back, but it's
One
just a
big-
fro in the front.
One
Yeah.
big dread. Just a tube coming off the back of my head. Just a big tube. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That'd be pretty cool.
You should do
I'll
that.
tell you what, it would definitely be a funny image to think about for
As of
maybe
course,
the last 5 seconds.
They couldn't say anything about
Yeah,
it.
they couldn't.
You know who they is.
Yeah.
The Jewish
Did we
people.
miss Six Flags Spooktacular? They gotta pick it. Halloween's gotta lose spook. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I'll tell you a funny story. I was on a
Yeah.
haunted hayride in Lancaster.
How's that
and,
work?
You do a haunted hayride? You never did one?
But what's haunted about it? It's just a hayride? and
It's
there's
called a haunted hayride.
There's like a ghost on the truck?
No, you're on the back of it on a hayride.
Yeah.
And it goes stop to stop, and every time it stops in the cornfield, there's a clearing and something scary is going on.
In Nashville, they were telling me there's a haunted house there that's like, the guy
Hold
was
on,
just-
that wasn't the entire story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I was
Let's
just
let him
telling you
hear
that
the
one
story.
time I was on a haunted hayride.
I thought you were.
No, you
You're
thought
gonna
it was a
like-
You're
brag.
Frankenstein.
That
No,
was him
you're gonna like-
Lancaster,
yeah, one time.
PA.
It's
I'm
scary.
used to
He was
this
flexing.
guy. This is the guy, you do that. You just
No,
tell
you
stories
do
like
that.
You're like, I went to Subway.
you do
and
that.
they have the chicken teriyaki.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, but so there's one black dude on the haunted hayride with us.
Uh-huh.
It was in Lancaster. It's all honkies.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing we pull up to is there's like a UFO and there's aliens. Next thing you pull up to is
That's
it's
not
like
scary.
Deliverance. I know, it wasn't very scary. Then there
Why
was
is UFO and
Well, there's a
aliens?
UFO crash
Yeah,
in the
that's
cornfield,
scary.
and there's a bunch of aliens coming out of it with like strobe lights, and they come up.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
That's fun, yeah.
Anyway,
Little guys.
the next thing we get to is a barnyard, and it's got like a Confederate flag on it.
Scary.
And it's supposed
Very
to be
scary.
like.
And somebody takes the Confederate flag down, and all of the Lancaster people are like, no! Oh, I'm so scared!
What's next?
Yeah. It's the rainbow flag going up.
That would.
It's fucking
would
a
work.
monitor with Chris Hayes on it.
This is at Field of Screams.
And women are sick, and they're dying. Did you see that? Have you
Now hold
seen it?
on, you're gonna
Okay,
like
all right.
this. So we get to the.
I'm fired up, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
We get to
You're on 1,000.
We get to the thing, and it's like that Deliverance music, the banjo starts.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
now you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
rain
yeah.
next to a tree.
And then a bunch of like dudes in barnyard animal masks
Oh,
and
no.
Overalls come out with fake chainsaws, and they're like, and everyone's not really that scared. But one of them jumps on the side of the hayride. He just happens to be right next to the black dude. And he goes, "Are you scared, boy?" What? And the black dude goes, "Boy." And he goes, "Oh shit." He was like, "I'm really sorry," but he's wearing a sheep mask.
in the
He's
script.
like, "I'm actually really sorry about that. I can't really see much." And that was the end of it. And then we kept going. And everyone was like, "Holy shit, that was crazy."
Was he okay the rest of the ride?
Yeah, everybody was like,
He chilled out after that?
he understood how funny it was.
Oh, okay. That's good.
He understood.
Yeah.
As soon as he
That's
goes,
cool.
"Boy," yeah, it was great.
That's the kind of healing shit. That's what these politicians don't get. They're like, oh, we gotta bring America together, and that's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You need more guys in sheep masks accidentally calling black dudes boy.
And feeling really
That's
bad.
the
And
only.
then genuinely feeling
yeah,
bad. He was
that's
like, "I'm
like-
actually really."
I'm
it was
so
muffled.
sorry.
I'm really sorry about that. I can't really
It's
see.
not Tim Robbins apologizing about lockdowns. That's not how it works. You need sheep mask guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
That's a
you
good idea.
scared, boy? I was like, "Yo, holy shit."
You went too hard.
You put that much
You went
sting
too
on
hard.
it?
Yeah, dude.
Boy.
That was his character. He was like, "Oh, yo."
His character was a sheep.
No, his character was
I
No,
think
a.
the sheep
a
is like
crazy-
euthanized
No, it was
by the
a
aliens.
hillbilly. It was a
A
hillbilly.
hillbilly
Oh, okay.
rapist wearing a
I thought it
shirt.
was
they
the
were all
alien
wearing different types
radiation
of-
Yeah.
turned one of the sheep into a man, and that sheep man immediately decided to be racist. It's fucking, a sheep that evolves,
Yeah.
and they're like, well, obviously I'm not a white guy, but
Well,
I
look
gotta
at-
figure out
look
where
at
I
how
fit in
they,
society.
look at
I'm
how
gonna
they
stake my
treat-
claim as a sheep person.
Look at how they treat the black sheep. Huh?
Yeah.
I was
I
trying
got
to get people
COVID.
into 1883, and it turns out people think I'm gay for that.
Oh,
My
that's
dad
amazing.
watches that.
Yeah, I was told it sucked.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I watched the first like 2 episodes on a plane, and I was like, "Damn, this show's awesome."
It just
I can't wait
opens
to-"
up, and it's been 20 years since we lost slavery.
It's actually hard to work.
Society is in shambles.
Working
It's just-
sucks.
and then it's just Escape from New York. Oh my God. It's just New York City is a prison.
We're still going, dude. Put your hat on.
It's so hot, bro.
Adam, you wanted a TV show.
All right, we're gonna do it.
Have you ever been on set? It's hot. It sucks.
I know.
The whole time you're filming it, everything sucks,
I know.
and it makes you not want to be funny.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
You just got to incubate.
Yeah. Just remember my paint, my face.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Is it because it's like low on one side?
I watched a black.
This is. Let's cut that. Let's not have that in
A
there.
British kid went down seeing the new Black Little Mermaid.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty awesome.
What do you say?
She's just black from the down. From
He's
the fish
got a
down.
bathrobe on. And he's laying on his couch with his feet up, and he's like, "Oh, she's beautiful. They made the right choice with this one." It's great.
I bet you nailed that too. That's probably
I
exactly.
mean, it
what
was
I'm saying.
exactly.
Yeah. Damn, I kind of want to replay Doom Eternal.
Why?
What do you mean, why? What the fuck else am I going to do in my life?
Fall in love.
The two are mutually exclusive.
Have you considered falling in love?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll go find a homeless woman outside and be like, I could save
Like
you.
a pretty woman, a homeless lady.
Yeah.
Take her
Retarded
to
woman.
Take her to Bergdorf Goodman.
Retarded woman, sitting on the street, retarded woman. She's got a Ziploc bag full of meat retarded woman. Just eating fucking Oscar Mayer out of it. Just raw hot dogs. Yeah.
You could get in like intense drug use with a homeless lady.
Yeah.
You and her could both. You could do heroin.
Yeah.
Just adopt
A movie called Not Even Going to Las Vegas. Just dying. Dying.
Planning on
really
going to
live.
Vegas.
Yeah. Starring Elizabeth Shue.
She got kicked out of Hollywood.
For what?
I
They
think
found out she wasn't
Harvey.
Jewish.
No, I think
It turns out she wasn't Jewish.
I think she
after
didn't
all?
play ball with Harvey.
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure.
In what way?
He wanted to play catch.
Okay. Catch what? Syphilis?
Yep. Dracula.
That what she fucking did? Damn. All right. Well, you have anything you want to plug?
No.
We should probably wrap this up. We're too chilled
We've
now.
done it.
Yeah.
Let's the Gillian Keeves special.
Yeah, Gillian Keeves.
$10?
GillianKeeves.tv.
$10?
It's $10.
I bought it. It was great.
Thanks, man.
I loved it.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I bought it twice. I paid for it twice.
Thanks.
I played it.
Maybe 3 or
times.
4 times more.
Right.
How many times you get it?
Once.
Yeah, I did it twice.
Can you rewatch it though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you only need it once. See?
Yeah, but I got it
Idiot.
twice
You
anyway.
got it too.
Dual monitors.
Yeah, but I Venmoed.
Just 5 minutes off. Volume up on both.
Yeah.
Just like coughing and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I like to consume stuff.
I Venmoed Shane afterwards though.
Yeah. How much did you Venmo you?
$20,000. Said
Yeah.
thanks for the laughs.
Yeah, I did that too, but I did it a couple hours before you. So with inflation, mine was worth more, assuming you invested it.
Yeah, but not that much.
assuming your business.
Of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, I invested it.
Shane, thank you for being here. This has been, Frankenstein, thank you for being here.
And
This has
Dracula,
been-
thank you for being back. coming
Well,
back.
Dracula,
Co-host
thanks
the
for
show.
returning. You're
Yeah.
a friend of the show. You might come back sometime.
Yeah, Dracula's gonna be a regular host.
Well, we want to get your thoughts on the Fetterman Dr. Oz thing after the